development of early warning radar systems within the scope of the Steel Dome National Integrated Air Defense Architecture. These contracts are worth in total over $350 million. And they will enhance Turkey's ability to remain connected on the battlefield and their detection and early warning capabilities. These initiatives will contribute to the already robust space and surveillance capabilities in the region. And the fourth one has to do with the fact that space activity demands resilient launch infrastructure. Several NATO allies and Indo-Pacific partners are working on the Starlift initiative to create a network of launch companies and spaceports that could be used, for instance, to launch a replacement satellite in case of an emergency. In addition, today, the German company ISAR Aerospace will sign a $140 million contract with the Canadian Maritime Launch Services to secure the lease of a launch pad at the Space Launch Site in Nova Scotia. These partnerships will improve orbital launch readiness. And all the projects that I have mentioned, from Canada to Turkey, are excellent examples of transatlantic cooperation in action, something that we are seeing throughout today. So I return the floor now back to Mark.
Thank you, Deputy Secretary General. I would now like to invite to the stage the participating Allied representatives of the HALO High Visibility Project. Denmark, Canada, Finland, Germany, Norway, the Netherlands, Sweden, and Turkey. Thank you. I would invite the representatives of Canada and Turkey to remain on stage. The other Allied representatives may return to their seats. I would now like to invite industry representatives from ISAR Aerospace and Maritime Launch Services, Aselsan and Tubitak. Thank you. You may return to your seats. We will now move on to new announcements reinforcing Alliance strike capabilities.
Having sufficient strike capabilities, as Mark mentioned, is essential for NATO to maintain our deterrence and defense posture. Allies are working on a number of multinational initiatives to develop cost-effective and innovative solutions to meet existing but also future operational requirements. And we have to do that faster. So one such initiative is the ground-based precision strike project, where 6 allies have come together to develop and deliver low-cost cruise and ballistic missiles at scale. Another initiative includes the development of a prototype for a generic NATO 155mm munition, which is complemented by new NSPA contract to procure even more of this important caliber. Our host nation, Turkey, has also committed to procuring a significant number of Atmaka land-based long-range cruise missiles. Altogether, these initiatives are worth approximately $1.6 billion. The war against Ukraine has shown us how much modern conflict demands these type of strike capabilities and how quickly stocks get depleted in high-intensity warfare. So this speaks of the urgency of this buildup. These initiatives will help ensure that our production of these essential capabilities is ramped up in really significant manner, and that our militaries have what it takes to keep us safe.
Thank you, Deputy Secretary General. I now invite the participating Allied representatives of the ground-based precision strike capabilities high visibility project to the stage. Denmark, France, Italy, Norway, Turkey, and the United Kingdom. Thank you. I invite Denmark, Norway, and Turkey to remain on the stage. I now invite the additional participating Allied representatives of the generic NATO indirect fire round high visibility project to the stage. Canada, Czechia, Finland, Greece, Slovakia, and Sweden. Thank you very much. I would invite Turkey to remain on the stage. The other representatives may now return to their seats. I now invite the industry representative from Rocketstan to come to the stage. Thank you very much. You may now return to your seats. We will now move on to new announcements reinforcing NATO's integrated air and missile defense.
Finally, we turn to integrated air and missile defense. NATO's integrated air and missile defense is our first line of defense. And we have witnessed in the course of the last months repeated airspace violations by Russian drones and Russian aircraft. And NATO has successfully intercepted ballistic missiles launched from Iran against our ally Turkey. So the bottom line is, in order to keep all of us safe, we need more of these capabilities. We need many more. We need interceptors, sensors, command and control capabilities. And to do this faster and better, integrating the newest technologies into the capabilities, we must do them together by pooling all our resources. This is what allies are doing. This is what we are seeing here today. On the screen, you will see the scope and value of these initiatives. These include multinational efforts to enhance our air defense capabilities against lower-level air threats and to acquire passive air surveillance capabilities, allowing us to rapidly procure off-the-shelf solutions that we know work well. We are taking concrete steps to modernize also our command and control systems and adding more capabilities for ballistic missile defense. The NATO Support and Procurement Agency has acquired a large number of Patriot PAC-2 missiles in the last 3 years, and it is in the process of acquiring more in the near future. We also see allies doing more together. The Netherlands and Belgium are signing a memorandum of understanding for initiating joint procurement of several essential air defense systems. And Turkey is investing deeply in its remarkable defense industry for the production of a range of air defense systems. Our companies themselves are also stepping up to deliver on demand. Rheinmetall Italia is announcing investments which will enable it to double the production capacity. And it will be done in a production plant in Rome that works on air defense capabilities and ammunition. All of these announcements are impressive. All of them are crucial, and all of them are urgent. And this is all necessary to keep our skies safe and to keep our deterrence and defense credible.
Thank you, Deputy Secretary General. I now invite the participating Allied representatives of the High Visibility Project on Air Defence Capabilities against lower-level air threats to the stage. Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Greece, Romania, Sweden, and Turkey. Please remain on the stage as I now invite the additional participating Allied representatives of the Passive Air Surveillance Capabilities High Visibility Project to the stage. Norway, please. Thank you. I would like to invite Belgium and Turkey to remain on the stage. The other representatives may return to their seats. For the new joint procurement initiative of the Netherlands and Belgium and the Turkish investments in IAMD, highlighted by the DSG, I would now like to invite Allied representatives from the Netherlands and Turkey to join Belgium on the stage, as well as industry representatives from Aselsan and Roketsan. Thank you very much. You may return to your seats. Deputy Secretary General.
So today we demonstrated our commitment to really turn cash into capabilities. Allies are putting the extra defense spending at work. We have done this through an impressive range of announcements and contracts for delivering capabilities across a wide set of really critical areas. Now it is time to, in a way, seal the deals by putting pen to paper. For this, I would like to invite all contributing allies to come on stage and sign on the dotted line. And at the same time, we will acknowledge the indispensable role of our partners in industry and the NATO agencies for delivering real-world solutions in response to these commitments. And this will really be the first step for turning what we articulated over the course of today into reality. So please join me at the stage.
I now invite all allies signing one of the initiatives highlighted today to come to the stage. You will find your flag at your seat, as well as the documents you have agreed to sign today. So to the stage, please. Belgium, Canada, Croatia, Czechia, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden, Turkey, the United Kingdom, and the United States. Thank you all. You may now sign the documents in front of you. Thank you all. I now invite our signatories to the stairs, together with the NATO's Deputy Secretary General at the centre of the stage for a group photo. Please. I also now invite all of the companies who are contributing to the initiatives highlighted today to the stairs to join this photograph. Accenture, Airbus, Anduril, Aselsan, Athea SAS, Boeing, Diehl, General Dynamics Land Systems, Isar Aerospace, Kongsberg, Lockheed Martin, MLS, Northrop Grumman, Palantir Technologies, Patria, PGZ, Raytheon, Rheinmetall, Rocketsam, Saab, Shield AI, STM, Tubitak, as well as the general managers of the NATO Support and Procurement Agency and the NATO Communications and Information Agency. To the stage, please. Thank you all for being here today and for following us online. This concludes this segment of our announcements ceremony, and thank you to the Deputy Secretary General.